Have you ever been around someone who drains you without ever raising their voice or making a demand? They smile when you do well, they listen when you speak, but when you walk away, you feel exhausted, confused, diminished. You can't explain it logically, but something inside you whispers, "This person is not what they seem." In philosophy, we speak of appearances, seeming versus being. Plato warned us in his allegory of the cave, some shadows are mistaken for light. And in the world of human connection, not all warmth is genuine. Some use charm as camouflage. Today, we uncover 8 subtle signs that reveal a hidden manipulator, a person who seems supportive but quietly chips away at your sense of self. Stay with me, because sign number 8 is the most dangerous. It operates in silence and often feels like love. Sign 1, support that comes with strings. Some people help you, but only if it gives them leverage. They say things like, "You know I'm always here for you." But there's a catch. That support becomes a currency. They keep score. True generosity is free. But this kind leaves you feeling indebted, bound, and subtly controlled. It's not about giving, it's about owning. The Stoics taught, the wise man gives, expecting nothing in return. Manipulators, however, give to own your next move. Sign 2, validation that shifts with your vulnerability. They praise you, but only when you're down. When you're thriving, they retreat. Silent, cold. But the moment you doubt yourself, they swoop in with comforting words. Why? Because your insecurity makes you easier to influence. This kind of person doesn't want your power, they want your dependence. Philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer once said, "We forfeit 3/4 of ourselves in order to be like other people." But in this case, we forfeited trying to feel accepted by someone who never wants us whole. Sign 3, unseen boundaries crossed slowly. Manipulators rarely walk through your front door. They slide in quietly, step by step, asking innocent favors, making casual jokes, testing how far they can go. Each joke at your expense isn't just teasing, it's a boundary check. Each favor that feels too much, but you say yes to anyway, is another thread in the net. Socrates believed wisdom begins in awareness. And this is the trick. They work in the blind spots of your awareness. Until you look back one day and realize you're not in a relationship, you're in a trap. Sign 4, emotional echoes without empathy. Have you ever shared something painful, only to receive a response that feels rehearsed? Oh wow, that must be tough. I know exactly how you feel. Sign 5, praise that comes with subtle undermining. They tell you, "You're smart for someone like you." That's a good idea, but maybe too ambitious. Every compliment is an insult wearing perfume. This tactic is ancient. Philosophers called it poisoned praise. It builds you up just enough to create doubt. Why? Because someone who doubts themselves looks outward for certainty, and that's where the manipulator steps in. They become your compass, but instead of pointing you north, they point you where they want you to go. Sign 6, moments of disconnection in your wins. Think about your last personal win. Who showed up for you with genuine joy? Manipulators often disappear when you're at your brightest. Your success, instead of inspiring them, threatens them. Even when they're physically present, their energy is absent. Their smile is timed. Their claps are quiet. In their mind, your rise equals their fall. And as philosopher Alain de Botton notes, envy is the tax we pay for being noticed. But instead of admitting envy, the manipulator hides it behind passivity. They won't hurt you directly. They'll withdraw joyfully. Sign 7. Feedback that leaves you feeling smaller. Feedback, at its best, makes us grow. But manipulative feedback sounds like this. I'm just being honest. You're too sensitive. I'm helping you improve. Yet you don't feel improved. You feel shrunk. This is critique wrapped in righteousness. It doesn't elevate, it diminishes. The French philosopher Simone Weil wrote, "Attention is the rarest and purest form of generosity." But these people weaponize their attention to highlight your flaws, never your strengths. Sign 8. A vibe that silences your inner voice. Here it is, the most dangerous sign of all. Not what they say, not what they do, but how you feel around them. Do you second-guess yourself? Do your opinions shrink? Do you replay your words after the conversation ends? That's not your overthinking. That's your intuition screaming. Because somewhere deep down your mind knows this person is gently, quietly silencing your essence. The Danish philosopher Kierkegaard said, "The most painful state of being is remembering the future. And when we stay around those who drain us, we start remembering the future self we are slowly betraying. Not everyone who smiles is safe. Not everyone who helps is good. And not everyone who stays deserves access to your soul. But you don't need to confront. You don't need to fight. You just need to see clearly. Because once seen, manipulation loses its power. Thank you for walking this path with me. If this video resonated with you, please comment. And if you're ready to reclaim your energy, like, share, and subscribe to Philosophy Reloaded for deeper insights and weekly reflections.